What's the haps? What's up, Facebook? What's up, YouTube? What's up, TikTok? And what's up, Sir Daryl?
What's up? It's time for Perry Necessary Sisters Edition.
Yes, yes, back with another
What the
freaking
hell is going on
episode, and
with
I'm so
you,
excited.
Jeff? What the hell is
What you
going on?
mean? What you
You got
mean?
you have a new camera, or do you just today did you just decide to turn it the right way? What is this?
You know, I actually forgot to be an asshole and have it the vertical way, but it's all good.
That is amazing. We get to see Jeffrey Jordan in his fullness today.
I don't know why it's not a big freaking deal, but anyway, we back to see an episode of Sisters, new season, first episode. What season 8, episode 1?
Season 8, episode 1, Dead Man Walking.
Right.
Dead Man Walking.
I know we a little late because we got Sisters, we got a Zatima, 2 episodes of Zatima, and there's probably another episode of Sisters about to come out after this. So
Yeah, I think
we'll catch up.
Wednesday is the day that it drops. And there is some Zatima drama. Do you know about this?
No.
Apparently they released 2 episodes but missed one. So like
Oh yeah, I didn't see it. Yeah.
yeah, I mean I haven't seen it either, but I saw the drama where people were like, wait a minute, like something just don't make sense. And apparently, how crazy is that? You have I don't know, I just never heard of that before. And here you are, a network supposedly controlled by black people, and then that kind of stuff happens. It's like, come on, let's not let those things happen. But BET Plus it's played with little problems. You know, like I watch, I don't have a BET Plus direct subscription. I bundle my BE Plus subscription underneath my Amazon. And for the longest time, things wouldn't drop on all of the BET Plus platforms at the same time. They would be forgetting to upload them to Amazon. And I remember one time it became such a big deal and people were blaming Amazon, and Amazon actually issued a statement saying we don't have any control over this. We this has to do with what they send us. We're just the platform, and if they haven't put it in our directory yet, there's nothing we can do about it.
Right, right. That's crazy.
It is crazy. So I want BET and Tyler Perry to get it together. In fact, Tyler Perry is has such a stake in BET Plus. I think we can, it's okay for us to actually start blaming him now. Like we can actually. Sometimes it's not fair to call out a person because they like, what are they really going to do? Like if something were to happen during the time of the Cosby Show, blaming Bill Cosby would have been ridiculous because he had no juice over distribution, right? This is
But you
different.
know what? Like back in the day, we didn't see so like nowadays, like with social media and people vlogging on the set, we get to see stuff that you normally wouldn't see. Like back in the 80s and 90s, you didn't see all of this content that we see now.
Yep,
You know,
right.
so it was very different. So I doubt people would be blame. You wouldn't know who to blame back in the day. You wouldn't know who to blame.
But at the same time, stuff didn't even happen. Well, I guess maybe stuff did happen, but you're right. We wouldn't necessarily see it.
You just didn't hear about it. Like that's what
Our
we
content
always
was. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Our
No,
content
I
was
was
what
just
was
gonna
on the
say.
Tonight Show that
Let
night.
me finish it out.
Go ahead.
On what tonight though?
Just
What
the
you talking
late
about?
night shows, the Tonight Show, David Letterman, just the night shows. That was how the extra
Oh
little stuff
yeah,
got out. Wasn't even gonna be on the
yeah.
news.
Arsenio Hall show.
Yeah, Arsenio. Yeah, ask Smoochio.
Hey, that's it. That's all I was gonna say. Yeah.
All right. Well, the phone lines are open. I remembered them on time this time. For anybody who wants to call in and talk to us about what's going on live as we're watching it, feel free. We've had a large number of an unprecedented number of haters lately, meaning people who watch the show but don't like the format of the show. I would just
What
like
you
to say to
mean?
those people, it's okay to just get your BET subscription and just watch Sisters. Get your BET Plus subscription and just watch Zatima. Watch Ruthless. If you don't like the fact that we pause and comment during the show, Perry Necessary is not mandatory watching any place on the globe. All you have to do is just not pull up the stream and not watch it. That's all.
Yeah. Where is this coming from? Like, what? This was on like YouTube. You saw somebody complaining or what?
Somebody complaining on Facebook in the group.
Oh, I stopped watching that stuff. So they were complaining that we were like commenting during the
Yes, they
episode,
said it
like
was
this.
very. They said it was very weird that we do this. We should
Oh
just wait.
yeah,
I think they said we should just wait till the end.
yes, I remember. This woman, she said it on YouTube, and she was like, it was very weird that every time we stopped to
Oh, it's
pause
YouTube.
and comment, and we should wait to the end of the episode. And I said, no, that's not what it's about. This is pause and play. So in the now, if something happens, we comment on it, and obviously it's going to get resolved midway through the episode, whatever. But we're telling you our thoughts as it happens versus waiting till the end.
Yeah, when we know everything already,
Yeah.
when we know how it all played out.
Yeah, that was
Absolutely.
fun. I was surprised you remember that. Yeah, usually you don't hold grudges. I'm surprised.
Hey, they're challenging my creativity. But we are in season 8, episode 1, Dead Man Walking. I haven't seen the episode. I already know what it means. Gary ain't dead. I told y'all from the beginning, Gary ain't dead. There's a Tyler Perry show. The main characters just usually don't die unless we're at the very
Yeah.
end. Gary ain't going nowhere. And
Nope.
if for some reason y'all think Andy is dead, she ain't dead either. I don't mean now, but like if something happens during the episode where one of the main characters appears to be dead, they won't be. Somebody coming up
Okay.
behind you, Jeff?
No, I saw like a boat going by. It startled me. But go ahead.
Oh, all right. You ready to get into this?
I am.
Season 8, episode 1. Everybody, Dead Man Walking.
His next first lady.
Is everything okay?
But in very rare cases, it's possible for a mother to become pregnant by 2 different fathers.
Yo, I think Sabrina's the one. She going through this fertility thing. She got this new co-worker, Damani. He's trying to give her his sperm. I can't lose him. Then don't. Sabrina!
Rich, what are
Please
you
tell me I'm not
doing
too
here?
late.
Oh my God, I love this reality show. It's my favorite.
We got a problem. The investors are pulling their money out now.
Security's being investigated by the FBI.
All these nosy, snooping bitches in my life.
One quick edit
I've got
and
all
your
the time
life
in
is...
the world. So start talking.
Pause it.
It's a long story.
Um, I, so I just want to mention the fact that I thought that this was going to be like a dream sequence, which would justify the horrendous acting by Andy, but it wasn't a dream, obviously.
Oh, why is that
That
obvious?
that it's not a dream, that it wasn't a dream.
Mm-hmm.
This wouldn't make sense. I mean, dreams don't usually have this much. A dream sequence doesn't have this much detail to it. I might be wrong, but a dream sequence usually doesn't have this much detail. You usually don't remember that much of a dream anyway. You remember somebody getting stabbed, you remember screaming, and then you usually wake up, right?
That's the way it normally works. I'm still not. Everything still seems to be fuzzy and hazy, so I'm still not convinced that this isn't an extension of the dream.
I was looking still fuzzy to the lens. Also, what was I going to say is why is she still what is she still holding on to information for? Like, why is she being so cagey? Like
Yeah.
it's all out now, right? If he's apparently in her mind dead,
Mhm.
so what would be the reason for holding on information? And like now's the time to let it all out, right?
Absolutely, it is. But maybe, she is an attorney, and even though everybody criticizes her for being a bad attorney, maybe she's using her legal chops to say the truth makes me look more guilty than ever.
I would say this makes her look even worse. Like, this makes her look worse to me. Wasn't this the guy that she was working with initially before all this madness happened?
Yeah, I think that was him. Yeah.
I, you know, that's all I got. Yeah.
When you called me asking for a second interview, I came with my own free will because I want to do whatever it takes to find out who did this to Gary. You're going to
Pause it.
insult me.
Want to do a few shout outs. We got Joanne Smith who says hello, welcome, Joanne Smith. We got
What's up, Joanne?
Wanda Chocolate Drop Woods. What's up? First time seeing her inside chat.
What's up, Wanda?
um, with Andy, like she got up. It's almost as if she doesn't even know her own rights as an attorney, even though she's a divorce attorney. Like
Mm.
she went to law school, she should know the basics. Like, is she being detained? She's not like I'm like. She sits back down. So what was the purpose of getting up just to sit back down when he yelled at her?
Right.
I don't
She
understand.
stands up like that, and he gets to yell at her like basically sit your ass back down. He didn't say ass, but the tone that he did represented that same energy, and she set her ass right back down. What's up with that?
She
Like,
sure
I mean,
did.
she if she's not being detained, she's not obligated to sit there and answer any questions. And that just makes her look so much worse when she's gonna attempt to assert herself and then just get smacked right back into the submission where she was.
Yeah, yeah. I got nothing else to say about this. It's very confusing. I wish this was just a dream. I hope it's a dream. Yeah.
I'm thinking maybe this episode is gonna be a dream. This is my thought.
Okay.
Must be rough on you. Knowing someone hated your friend enough to plunge a knife into his chest. They know less. I was waiting. I think it was one of those
You know,
investors.
I have to take that back. This can't be a dream, because from whose perspective is this dream? we, you
I
know,
don't know.
Andy is now gone, so she's not watching any of this that's happening. This is a different guy interviewing this guy. So this ain't a dream. Even in Tyler Perry land, I don't see how they could make this a dream. Now that I'm looking at it from a different dynamic. Oh,
Yep.
All I'm saying is I wouldn't be surprised if Andy had something to do with Gary, one of her slutty girlfriends. Did you know that one of them is expecting twins from two different guys? Condom much?
Pause it. Boy, when I tell you that man is ride or die for Gary, boy, he's
absolutely.
so slinging so much dirt. But I will say when he mentioned uh, ma- making the narrative, making it about Andy as if she's a gold digger, I could go for that. You know what I mean? Because she has a penthouse that Gary paid for.
Mm.
That is huge. That is
And
huge.
they don't know the details.
And then
And now, and that, you can spend that however you want to spend it.
yeah, they don't know the details. And what do we have now? We have Andy going back to Gary and going back to marry him. And she's being cagey about the why. So I could go for that easy. And then when him talking about Karen, that was too funny.
This dude is way more smooth than Andy ever was sitting there.
Yeah. Yep.
He's confident. He doesn't look like he's about to get caught. He doesn't even look like he's holding anything back. He looks like he's just answering questions with confidence.
Facts.
Andy could take some lessons from this dude.
If Gary Borders wasn't your favorite person, then why did you, Sabrina Hollins, and Daniela King all show up at his and Andrea Barnes' private wedding ceremony?
For Andy.
Pause it.
As more.
Like this is like so stupid. Like I know officers will grill you and ask questions or whatever, but this is so stupid. It's like she's the furthest person, not the furthest person from Gary's death, but like asking why did they attend the
Their
private
best friend's wedding.
ceremony? Like that doesn't even make any sense. Like really? Well, that's so stupid. But whatever.
Yeah, I can promise this guy, people attend ceremonies all the time when they can't stand the bride or the groom. If they love the other one. I mean, it's what you do. Craziness.
Moral support. That's why we.
You sure don't want to get on this? No. Bro, okay? You're supposed to support. I see how it is, man. Get your ass to work.
Oh, this.
Oh, we got.
So season 7, towards the end, the last we remember when it comes to Sabrina and this guy, didn't he like interrupt the fertilization process when she was with the guy and all this good stuff, and
Mhm.
and now wants to be back in her life, and we just gonna act like that never happened?
Well, I think that we don't yet know what the resolution of that was, because how far down the line is this? Is this a couple of weeks? Is this a month?
Okay, but why are we jumping just to go back? I mean, like, I don't. That was a big thing. It's not like it was a little thing to breeze past, but that was a big topic that we
Yeah,
focused
it
on
was a
for
huge
many
part of the
episodes.
show.
So to just breeze over that, just to go back. So are you saying that they're eventually going to go back to that
I think that the
topic?
first time we see Sabrina, we're gonna find out what happened. Like the moment we see Sabrina, they're gonna bring us clarity on that. Like they're gonna hug and he's gonna say something like, "How's my baby doing in there?" or you know, or something like that.
Hmm.
But we'll see.
All right.
Because I know that we're not supposed to know what the hell happened at this point.
Okay.
How's that brother of yours, by the way?
You know, you could either let me call my attorney, or we could sit here me mugging each other all day.
You chill out with the attorney. Just two brothers having a friendly conversation.
Friendly,
Pause it.
right?
This, like, they weren't. None of them were hauled in by handcuffed to come there, right? So
Correct.
they all had time to get whatever they needed before coming there. So I don't understand when Zach says, "Let me call my attorney," or we get,
Yeah.
as if somebody was preventing him from having the attorney come with
Or
him
making
or
him come.
have
He
him
didn't
on the
even have to
phone.
be there.
So I don't understand that.
Yeah,
That
that's
was
bad writing
weird.
right there. That's bad writing.
Have I accused you of anything?
No.
Exactly. Give me some credit. Besides, it's much more likely that hot-tempered fiance of yours was the one that dug the hole in Brothers' chest.
Uh-oh. He don't like that.
You can come at me all you want, but keep Fatima's name out your mouth and off that suspect list.
Was
Can
it
you imagine?
Fatima's idea?
Can you imagine telling a detective to keep my woman off your suspect list? Like,
Yeah, but you see, Zach, he needs to keep it cool because we already know that there was an incident with Gary and his security throwing Fatima to the ground.
absolutely.
So come on.
Yeah. He's not playing this. He's not playing this cool at all. He maybe shouldn't even be there. He
At
might have
all.
been a person who
No.
really should have brought his attorney with him. Out of everybody so far, he needed his.
Mhm.
That is, if you don't let Zach Taylor's dysfunctional family or constant baby mama drama turn you into another sad, pathetic stereotype of a long-suffering black woman standing by her trifling man.
Pause
Sounds like
it.
someone's been watching too much TV.
Is he wrong in that statement? Is he wrong when he talks
Yes,
about
he's wrong.
stereotypes?
Oh, well, the stereotype
What?
part is not wrong. No.
Jesus, you a bit defensive. You
No,
didn't
I'm
even
not
finish.
defensive. I was trying to answer your question. See, I had answered your question, and then I realized that I answered it wrong, so I corrected my answer.
Jesus, boy, it's almost as if you had a preset answer, a default answer, regardless of what I was going to say.
No,
But
sir.
that default you kind of did a Sir Daryl switch, like ooh, let me switch my default.
No,
But okay.
no, you misread that, sir.
I'm going by what I just heard you say.
Well,
I saw it.
Your
I saw it.
analysis
I saw it.
your analysis was off.
So
That's all.
you think this paralegal would be so short-sighted that she would risk her future and her fiance's future over money? Come on, Agent Watt. I think it's time you stop listening to so many podcasts.
Pause it.
Fatima, she put him in his damn spot.
No, she didn't. Get out of here. That's just bad writing. All of this digging that they doing on everybody else with Andy's life and Sabrina's life, all of these details. You trying to tell me they're not gonna bring up the fact that Madam is her freaking cousin? Are you
He didn't
serious?
bring it up. He didn't bring it up.
A killer?
He didn't bring it up.
Oh, but you're not listening. You're not listening to what I'm freaking saying. All of this digging. How come they didn't dig that up? The
Oh,
most obvious thing.
well, that's an
You
area he
mean,
might not
you
want to
just
go
don't want
to.
to hear it?
He might not want to go to that.
Come on, dude.
I mean, think about it. If you're in his position, Madam is technically more powerful than this dude.
Okay, but listen to what I'm saying. Either he knows or he doesn't know. So if he does know who she is, he's going to feel her wrath either way, right?
That's
You're
a good
saying that
point.
he doesn't want to go the Madam route, but that means he already knows what type of person she is.
That's a good point.
So this is what kind of digging did they do? Because that's a big heavy hitter. She has access to killers. So Fatima would be first on the list.
Yes, this is a good point.
This is this is so stupid. Like they doing digging on Karen and all of this stupid stuff, but I don't get it. I don't
Well,
get it. I think
I
they,
can't take a whole season of this for sure. So literally, let's wrap this
I
up with
can't.
episode 1.
Get it out today. Get it out today because I can't.
More than that,
Ah,
Andy didn't keep you out of the loop because of attorney-client privilege. It was all some type of twisted game her and Borders were playing. Two naive siblings, you and Penelope. Got caught up in a game of sex, lies, and scandal.
You don't have a high opinion of Andy.
I don't like lying bitches who manipulate me.
Don't talk about her like that.
pause it.
Thought
As far as anybody knows, as far as Jordan knows, the detective is kind of spot on, right? I mean, about if I'm Jordan, would I still be thinking highly of Andy? Would I still be protecting her? Would I still be getting so upset when someone calls her out her name if I'm Jordan right now?
Probably not.
He bammed he bammed on the table. Don't talk about her like that. But when it comes to when he mentioned Penelope losing her baby, he didn't slam his arm on the table or anything. Like, I don't understand him. I don't understand how they're writing him. This is so stupid. He gets so ticked off that he hits the table when he mentions something bad about Andy, but Penelope in custody, lost the baby, nothing.
Nothing.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hmm.
Good point.
Successfully helped billionaire client Marie Willis prevent her ex-husband from walking away with a sizable settlement. Borders, one of the Southeast's most prominent hedge fund managers, was
Pause it.
allegedly being investigated by the...
So Hayden appears to be packing, getting ready to skip town, right?
It appears so be so, yes.
Why? But what? Why do you think Hayden feels the need to flee?
I think we probably aren't supposed to know yet because, again, I don't know whether or not this is a days or weeks, but who knows in Tyler Perry land what transpired that maybe makes him look more guilty than everybody else. We don't even know that he hasn't been in there to be questioned up until right now. We don't know much of anything. But, he's got the big motive too as far as Gary sleeping with his wife.
Yeah. So in a murder case, I don't know. Let's say someone's murdered. When would you be called in for questioning? A few days later? A week?
Or immediately if you were on the scene like the ladies were.
Well, so that's what I'm saying. So if we're going with that logic, immediately that day or the next day, this just happened. So, I don't know. I mean, so nothing has happened yet that we have seen that he's done wrong because it just happened. I mean, he slept with Miss Marie Lewis. doesn't
Well, they've had
mean
enough time
anything.
to do all of this other digging, though. So I don't know that it's the next day. Maybe they actually, if I remember, one of the ladies said that we told you, like this wasn't the original questioning. Like we told you immediately what happened, and this is now a second time when you're being called down. So I don't. I think that everybody else, that wasn't their first time being there. And they've been digging long enough to come up with all of this, just the info in general that they've been coming up with. Will take a little bit of digging by the police, because if they're brand new to the case, they're not going to get that immediately.
Okay. All right.
I suspect it's been a little while, like minimum a week. That's a suspicion of mine. Right there at the door.
Going somewhere?
What's with that extra bright entrance? What's all that?
It's a sunny day. I mean, what? It was a sunny day. It was probably like 8 o'clock in the morning. Because if you recall, when everybody was being questioned, Karen, she had to get her shop open, so she probably was there before opening her shop. I almost forgot that when last season Hayden was upset when he found out about Gary having sex with this woman, which I still don't understand their relationship. So Hayden was very upset with Gary apparently. So I guess Hayden did have something to do with Gary's death.
Yeah.
That's
Maybe. Well, wait a minute. Let's not. Or he just looks like he might, be implicated or something.
Oh, well, I'm saying obviously he was upset, and they set the stage for him to do something to Gary. He was upset, right? Or we're just gonna say that he was just upset and did nothing.
Yeah, I don't think that it's going to end up being Hayden.
What I'm saying, did he set something in? I think he set something in motion.
Yeah,
he set something in motion.
I'm thinking he didn't. I'm thinking he ain't involved in this at all.
All right.
We'll see though. But go ahead.
All right. Well, no, that's all I got. That scene just gave me pause because if he truly didn't do anything, why would he be skipping town, leaving his little house? I mean,
yeah, that whole leaving a house thing is crazy. Once you leave your house, you become such a bigger suspect, and then your world comes down. Like you just left your house, you're gonna let it go into foreclosure, or if it's paid off, you're gonna let it get taken for taxes. And where are you gonna go now? He got his passport, so he's fleeing the country. Like what the hell?
So that's what I'm saying. By him doing this lets me to believe that there's some hardcore evidence that he has that could be against him.
Yeah.
That's why he's leaving.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Charlotte.
Hey, boo.
Whoa. Nice and warm and welcoming she was when he walked in that door. I don't ever recall her being that welcoming to anybody. Even if she liked them, she still had that attitude about her, that, the warm smile as they walk in. I'm not used to that.
I swear, Fatima. Cops was acting like I'm the one who killed Gary. What?
It's nothing.
No, it's something. Say it. Whatever it is, just say it.
Did you?
Did I what?
Pause it.
Zach, come on.
Why we gotta pause it right there? Why we gotta pause it right there, Jeff?
I mean, come on, Sir Daryl. How stupid was that question? How ignorant was that question? You know freaking well he don't have the means to kill anybody. He doesn't have a record of killing anybody. But her family has a Sir Daryl, you know I'm telling the truth. They tell each other everything, obviously. But now she's like, did you kill him? But he's never killed anybody before. And Fatima, if he did, you would know about it because she's a self-proclaimed Sherlock Holmes, right? She has a family of killers. That was so you're not gonna think that you don't think that was a stupid question?
No, she want to know, and you're sitting up there talking about the mean. It took a knife. There was a knife involved. That's all it takes. Anybody whose arm is strong enough to hold up a knife and then move forward with the knife is capable of killing somebody.
What's his track record though? We already know.
Everybody who kills somebody, they killed somebody
Wait a
the
minute.
first
Wait a
time
minute.
once.
Okay, how many times has he had the chance to get at Gary? And remember, we were like, he didn't even want to go see Gary at the little wedding. He didn't, come on, that was a stupid question. That was a stupid question. If anybody killed Gary, if he was dead, it would have been Fatima and her cousin. You don't think that question was a bit silly?
No.
For people that has total transparency, we tell each other everything, no secrets.
Would you
You
have
think
thought it was
that's
ridiculous
gonna
if he
keep
asked
it
her
secret?
that? If he would have said something like, "Any chance did you have your cousin do this?" If he said that to her,
Because she can't, because she is capable of doing it. How many people do you know who are capable of making a phone call of having somebody murdered? Not a lot. We all know that Fatima is capable of doing that, right? Let me make this phone call. I can get your head cut off. Am I lying?
you're not lying.
Okay then. So let's stop the foolishness. So there, let's cut the foolishness out.
Let's cut the
Jesus.
foolishness
I
out.
mean,
And
you
and,
was just
and and she asked a question. She just wanted to know. She wanted to make sure. She wanted to make sure she was
I
ride or die.
understand.
She ain't gonna tell nobody, but she just want him to, like, if you killed him, let me know. Listen, this dude is responsible for knocking over physically. I mean, he didn't do it. He ordered the knocking over of his woman. And Zach's a hothead when it comes to Fatima. He could kill somebody over her. He even
he's
said
all
I was gonna
about
kill him. Didn't even say he's dead. I'm gonna kill him. He said it.
your original question is would it be justified if he asked Fatima the same thing? And my answer is yes, because she is capable of having those things done. And we know Zach is not capable of having those things done.
Okay, I
Let's
understand
cut let's
that.
cut it. Let's cut it out. Let's cut it out. Let's stop the foolishness.
Hmm.
Okay. That was a silly question. It was a silly question.
Wow. Wow. You really think I got it in me to kill a man in cold blood?
Tripping if Hey, you look, did. I'm not. We just got on the same page.
Fatima is ride or die. Fatima said, I'm not even tripping if he did. Just tell me the truth. She just wants to know the truth before she goes to bed. That's all. She doesn't like to go to bed with unresolved conflict. And she want to resolve this before she get to bed. I'm not tripping if you did. Just let me know. How many women say that today, man? I'm not tripping if you did. Just let me know. Did you kill that MFer? Just let me know. You got to give it to Fatima. That's a woman right there. She's wifey material.
Something.
She's wifey material, for real.
I believe you.
See, she believes him.
So,
So what?
did you?
Zach, really?
What you just
See now, she asked it. He's asking her. That's a valid question.
And that's even it's twice as stupid. Not that she just said it's even twice as stupid that because he just answered her question. Like, good God, that's even twice as stupid as him asking, "Well, did you do it?" Like, come on. Like,
Same question. If anybody had a reason to do it
Sir
other
Daryl, I
than me,
can't
you
see
had
it.
just as much.
Sorry.
You know. Robin.
Say another word, Andy.
How he walk in there? How is that even on? How is that possible? How you just gonna fucking walk into the interrogation room? Do you know how many people you got to get around in order to walk in there like that?
I'm not even so upset about how he walked in as to why. He's back in the fold, back from God knows where, and his first order of business, I gotta bail out this trollop. I gotta bail out Andy Barnes. Like she's so annoying to me. And now he's supposed to be the knight in shining armor to help her out.
Yeah. Let's watch
Um,
this preview real quick. I took it back a half a second.
I'll tell you. Because you know. Robin.
Say another word, Andy. Who the hell do you think you are barging into my interrogation room?
I'm Andrea Bones' legal counsel. Who are you?
Next on Sisters.
Okay, Andy is a prime suspect in Gary's stabbing.
And she has not been formally charged because...
It's hard to see him in a hospital room like this, barely hanging on.
You two must be really good friends.
I asked you a question. Where are you off to in such a hurry?
We had a stabbing, an interrogation.
Yeah.
Not to mention thinking the love of your life is dead. Or could be.
All right, so
oh my God,
Robin did it. That's my prediction. He's the most expendable one of the cast of people that are gonna come into this right now because he's been gone. How many seasons have I been asking for him?
I don't know.
Like 3.
But wait a minute. So why do you think Robin did this now?
Well, I just think he's the one that's going to. He's the one that nobody is looking at. He's the one that. I mean, when you start talking about people who had to end for Gary, Gary is the reason he lost his whole firm. He was flying private jets back and forth across the continent.
Robin was kind of stupid. He lost a lot of his money bailing out what's her name, Andy's friend, if I'm not mistaken. So
well, he
can't
really
blame all
lose.
that.
He got that back.
Well, no,
but he definitely did go. There was some financial stuff that it did hit him because he couldn't do it again. Remember, something else happened. He was just like, "Look, I got nothing. I gave all my money to you."
Yeah, and she treated him like crap when that cash register closed up. But what you rate this episode? It was just meh to me.
Yeah, I'm giving it a 6.5, and that's being kind.
I'm right with you. Yeah, I'm gonna say 6. Solid. They could have that interrogation part. They could have trimmed that way down. They could have touched on it maybe a little bit, but
yeah,
they could have trimmed that way down. This was a lazy episode. They phoned it in. Yeah, it was just okay. It was just okay.
I need for them to pick up the pace here. I need for them to. Oh my God! If Tyler was still writing this, though, this would be the whole season. You know that. Like it really would be all season in the interrogation room. But I don't think
so.
Well, I need for them to get through this now. Like I need for this to be done. Let's move on next week and start getting to the season.
Yeah, get back to the normal stuff. Yeah, like I'm tired of seeing agents. I'm tired of seeing let's get back to the normal the next hot topic. Okay.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
For those of you who are watching this on YouTube, make sure that you go to our Facebook group so you can watch this in big and unobstructed views. And you can even find out when we're going live and you can call in. For those of you who are looking at this on Facebook, make sure you at least subscribe to our YouTube channel, right?
Oh, yeah. Like, comment, and subscribe. And we coming back tomorrow to do Zatima, right?
Yeah, we need to find out for sure because I don't want to skip. Yes, we're coming back tomorrow. That's technical details in the background. We'll be back tomorrow for Zatima, assuming that Jeff is available.
Yeah, because I'm available, and I'm gonna make sure it's the correct episode. I think it is because I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, I'll figure out the thing. It's not that. So with Zatima, we normally do 2 episodes, and I'm saying that if it ends up being that I figure out that they put out a later episode earlier, I don't want to do that. Like I'm going to want to just do the one that's corresponding with where we're at. I don't want to review an episode that makes no sense because it was put out on the wrong day. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, I'm
All
down
right.
with that.
We will see y'all tomorrow. Unless there's anything else, Jeff.
That's it. Laters.